Well, we experienced a lot of snow over the weekend. You may be surprised to find out the treatment used on those roads might be worse for your car than you think. Our meteorologist, Brett Anthony, joins us now to explain why that is. Brett?
Oh, Carolyn, can be. Certainly, it can be. Depends on the material, the amount of the materials, the make and model of your car, the age of your car, things of that nature. 34 degrees right now in the Storm Track 5 mobile storm tracker. We are out here at 47th and Mission, of course, recognizable Joe's Kansas City gas station across the street. On this driveway and on this parking lot here, it's slushy. The roads are clear right now. So let me tell you what MoDOT told me that they put down. First, I want to show you these materials that they use, and they handed out these materials at a conference I was at back in October. So sometimes they use rock salt, okay? What you're first looking at is beet juice. Yes, beet juice, juice from a beet. Then rock salt that they'll put down, sometimes sand, and sometimes salt brine. Sometimes they mix the beet juice and the salt brine, and sometimes they put the rock salt in with that depending on the temperature. That's what happened this weekend. At different times they used a salt brine beet juice mixture. Sometimes they put rock salt down. But all of that, as you come out here, freezes to the base of your car, the wheel well of your car. Look how perfectly shaped that is. So this is just hanging on to the underside of your car. All that gunk. So it's important to get it off because there are corrosive materials in all of that frozen junk that's at the base of your car. Get it off as fast as possible is what we're being told. Coming up at 5 o'clock, we talked to an auto body expert. He told us a few tips about just how to remove this stuff. We'll share that with you coming up at 5 o'clock. Along 47th and Mission, I'm KCTV5 meteorologist Brett Anthony.
All right. Thank you, Brett. Yeah, it's time to get a car wash. Although we hate to do that, Brett, until we know kind of the coast is clear for a while. So thank you for that.
We are back now with a live look over I-70 right now, and you can see we are clearly in the thick of rush hour. Some of that has really slowed down to almost a stop there on I-70. We'll continue to keep an eye on this. So at least we've got a nice sunset to look at as we're stuck in traffic tonight.
Yeah, that's a pretty shot there. There is still plenty of snow out there, as you can see, plus plenty of salt and sand.
Yeah, no shortage of that at all. So tonight you're probably left wondering, do I wash the car now or wait? Storm Track 5 meteorologist Brett Anthony is out live right now. Brett, what's the answer?
Well, we're watching the Storm Track 5 mobile storm tracker, and I talked to Sean over at Mako at 86th and Truce. He said, knock this stuff that's on the car off right now. It's better to get it knocked off right away and go back and wash it again when it does finally dry up and the roads are kind of dry. He also told me to make sure that you're standing about 3 to 5 feet away from your vehicle. That way you don't chip the paint or chip any of the trim, because if you get that trim knocked off and you're down to the metal, then you're starting to worry about things. He said also it's real important if you have an older model car, say built before 1999, those have more steel and aluminum on them than the newer cars, which have a lot of fiberglass. So it's real important to get this corrosive stuff that was put down over the weekend, get that knocked off the car early. And then again, you're probably going to have to go back and get another round and knock it back off again. But as you can see here, you got a lot of dirt on a lot of vehicles. And even though there's still a lot of snow and ice on the roadways, I've seen a lot of people out here at this car wash, and we're at 47th and Mission at the Mission Road Car Wash. So we know it's going to get warmer. We know eventually we'll get the sunshine. We'll get rid of all of this junk. The man with the answer, of course, is Gary Amble. So, Gary, I think it's what, Friday, Saturday? What do you think? What do you think when we're done with all of this snow and it's gone?
Well, I plan on washing my car on Friday, but I did want to say, as the camera panned around to the side, if you could hit those great big wheels with the foam brush, that would be awesome. Because I noticed that it was a little bit gunky too. All right, well, Brett's hard at it, pulling double duty tonight in the car wash. There you go, Brett. You got it. I'm telling you, Brett's a hard-working dude, isn't he?